What's up, y'all? It's Colin Sexton. You checking into 3-point conversion. Hey, tune in.
It was very frustrating at times. I would say the toughest part is being away from the team and being away from everybody and being away from the game pretty much. But just me being able to be back, the coaches, everybody here has been supporting me, and glad that I am back and back to 100%. So I'm excited for this season and excited to get out there with my teammates and get this thing rolling.
What are the challenges of having a team like this where a lot of guys have never played together? It's a pretty young team. It's the first time head coach. What do you kind of like look to in terms of like trying to establish an identity or a culture for the team?
I would say just pretty much start doing things together. At the end of the day, if we build that camaraderie off the court, it's gonna roll over on the court. So doing things together, whether it's going hiking or going bowling, going to movies together, it's just different things like that we have to start off the court that it will help us on the court. So us building that camaraderie, it's gonna get there. It's gonna be some good times. It's gonna be some bad times, but as long as we stay together and don't split, then we'll be fine.
What about your game, your skills? Kind of
I'm excited, definitely excited to see, just because I know during pickup and stuff, just pretty much just making sure that everybody's good. I know I can score the ball, but also just making sure that I can get my teammates involved as well, and make sure that they're getting the same treatment as I would. So I know that I'm gonna be out there making plays for everybody, but also making plays for myself, and just doing whatever the team needs. And I'm excited. That's it.
What do you like about Coach Hardy?
His energy. I would say his energy and just how much he believes in all of us. He has a chip on his shoulder as well. It being his first year, so we're gonna go in and play pretty hard for him. And each and every night, when you have a coach that's willing to fight for you, you're gonna fight for him. So
you've had a lot of different coaches in your
Mhm.
career anyway. Like
Yeah.
what did you kind of notice about what kind of coaching style works well with you?
I would say pretty much just someone that's going to hold me accountable, someone that's going to yell at me when it's time, but someone that's also going to lift me up and build me up. At the end of the day, it's like you want to have that relationship with the coach. If you have that relationship, then you're going to go out there again to sacrifice any and everything for him as well as the team. So
Was watching just the games you were able to play last season, and there were times where you showed off some impressive kind of pick and roll reads and some passes. How do you kind of develop that and build upon those to kind of get it consistently where you're making it?
just pretty much just watching a lot of film, just continue to breaking down film, continue to learn. I know Mike, he's been helping me a whole lot, and you can see he's been playing for a long time, 16th season I believe this year. So you can just tell how he just continued to progress and continue to get better, and that's where I want to be. So just pretty much learn after him, and him being able to show me the ropes, the little things, and not always have to use athleticism or speed, but also just using mental. So. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not at all, because each and every day you come in and you work hard for your brother next to you. You don't work hard just because he might be here, might not. At the end of the day, you're going to sacrifice for him just like he'll sacrifice for you. And that's how we look at it as professionals, and that's how we look at it in the locker room. I would say just everybody's just pretty much competing. At the end of the day, we all like to compete, but when everybody's competing and pushing each other and trying to get the best out of one another, then that's when we're at our best. And I feel like we're not going to push ourselves harder than the next team. So
obviously, you haven't been around, haven't had too much chance to play with these guys yet. But has any aspect of anyone's game kind of surprised you or caught you off guard, maybe?
I would say I pretty much knew pretty much everybody. And I would say part of the game, but I would say just how how fun they are to be around, how much good guys we have in the team and around the organization, whether it's front office or even the cooks, like everybody, to down to everybody who's helping us get to where we need to be. So.
Jordan Clarkson came from Cleveland to Utah too.
Mm-hmm.
Can you ever talk with him about what that transition was like for him, knowing both cities?
Yeah, with JC's gonna adapt any and everywhere, as y'all know. So just now it's just like me, Larry, and we're trying to figure it out together, just because we all came over at the same time, and also leaning on Jordan for good areas to stay, good food, good places to go, and do things, so stuff like that. Hmm. Hmm. I would say just us working out before practice together, us also watching plays develop, us talking to each other in the middle of like runs, just different things like that, where it may not be a minute conversation. It might be 30 seconds, it might be 15 seconds, but what he's telling me is going to be able to stick with me for a while.
What's kind of your process of getting better, like for developing a skill?
My process of getting better is I have to see it. If I'm able to see it, then I'm able to go out and do it. So a lot of film, but a lot of teaching as well, and a lot of walkthrough and different scenarios as well. So. Absolutely, absolutely. I feel like you have to learn from your mistakes to go forward. Sometimes you can't just look at all the good, because there's no room for improvement. So.
Coach Hardy said he would like for this team to play offensively, to be up tempo, and for there to be a lot of ball sharing. How difficult is that kind of get everyone together on the same page, just given those things that we talked about? A lot of new guys, a lot of young guys, a lot of guys who are maybe not don't have a reputation as being like the best passers to this point in their career.
I would say just as a team, I feel like we all have a chip on our shoulder, and we all want to win. We see what everybody's saying about us, but we want to go out here and prove people wrong, but also show ourselves that we can do it. So that's how I would say.
What's it like playing heading into this season with, kind of piggybacking off of what you said, where there's not a lot of expectations
Mm-hmm.
for you guys as a group?
I would say just going to be able to surprise people, come out, play hard, and be the hardest working team on the court every night. So when it comes like that, we all see it. And when you see things like that, it also makes you more aware. So when you're more aware, then it makes you want to go out there and do what you can.
In your opinion as a player, what are the pros and cons to playing with a team of guys that don't know each other that well yet? Maybe there's that freshness, or is there a con to it where these guys haven't been here before together? What are the pros and cons?
I would say it's both. Honestly, I would say a lot of pros would be just pretty much is learning new people, because at the end of the day, you're building these relationships that are going to last a lifetime. But also the con on the other side is you might make a extra pass when you should have shot it, and you're trying to, or make a bad play because you're trying to be unselfish. So it's different things like that you have to pretty much weigh, because at the end of the day, when new guys come together, it's a lot of ball sharing, it's a lot of missed shots, but just because we all want to make sure everybody is in the flow of the game. So.
And what excites you about this group of guys?
I would say we're young. We're gonna be able to run, and everybody here is ready to work. I feel like we try to beat each other into the gym and see who's gonna be the first one in the gym every morning, or who's gonna be able to knock down more shots today in the run. So we're all pretty much competitive, but we all work really hard. So. Uh, it just depends. Honestly, it just depends on the day. Just because a lot of us been coming in and out and flying back and forth. But I would say when everybody is in the gym, everybody's working.
Who's the best shooter thus far?
Honestly, I'm gonna put myself up against anybody. So that's what I'm gonna say.
What is your number one goal for this season?
Have fun. At the end of the day, we all do this. Do this thing where we work really hard and forget to have fun. And at the end of the day, we're having fun. I feel like we're all at our best and we're having fun. We're really good. So
All right, great.
appreciate it. Thank you.